Hello, my name is Neeraj Thapa, student ID 321398886, and I'll be talking about the risk management analysis on Netflix. So let's go. So as you can see, first is my contents, and I'll be taking you through all of these in my upcoming slides. So this is the introduction part. Overview of Netflix. It is the world's leading entertainment streaming platform, which operates over 190 countries globally. It has subscribers of approx 260 million as of 2023 and revenue of 32 billion annually and assets of 49 billion. If we talk about the core business area, as we all know, Netflix, it is a streaming platform which provides subscription-based access to movies, CDs, and games. Also, the revenue breakdown, the total revenue of Netflix as on 2022, it was 33.72 billion, and most of its revenue coming from the streaming and very less coming from DVD. I've also provided a pie chart which shows the dominance of streaming revenues, which is 99.8% over the DVD revenues, which is only 0.2%. So now I'll be talking about the importance of risk management. Netflix uses a data-driven approach to risk management to stay ahead in the competitive streaming industry. By integrating its data science and engineering teams with other business areas, Netflix applies the FAIR methodology to assess risk at strategic, tactical, and operational levels. This helps the company make data-driven decisions while balancing potential profits with risks. Key strategies include estimating content popularity before approval, personalizing recommendation to boost user engagement, optimizing production planning, detecting fraud, and analyzing regional content demand. This approach enables Netflix to take calculated risks, such as investing in original content while carefully monitoring outcomes, contributing significantly to its growth and success. Now I'll be talking about the risk management framework ISO 22301. ISO 22301 is a framework for business continuity management, and it emphasizes a structured approach to managing risks. First, context of the organization focuses on understanding your organization's environment and challenges. Leadership ensures top management commits to the process. Planning involves identifying risk and opportunities to ensure effective response. Support ensures the availability of resources and necessary competence to carry out the plan. Operation is about planning and controlling day-to-day activities to ensure continuity. Performance evaluation includes monitoring and conducting internal audits to assess effectiveness. Finally, improvement focuses on addressing any non-conformities and implementing corrective actions to enhance resilience. This cycle helps organizations stay prepared for disruptions and recover effectively. Now I will be talking about the risk matrix, which shows the probability and impact. If the probability is zero point 0.1, it means the possibility of that thing happening is very less. It has very less likelihood, and the impact is also very less. But when it goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, then it means the probability of that happening is very high and the impact is also very high. I'll be able to explain the risk matrix even further and even properly in the further slides. Now I'll be talking about the challenges for Netflix and with risk register. And I will also be able to explain the risk matrix even more through these slides. If you can see the data segmentation risk, which talks about the subscriber saturation in mature markets, for example, US and Canada, leading to slower growth, it has the probability of occurrence of 0.6, which means the probability or the likelihood of this happening is quite less, but the impact is quite high with 4, which takes the risk measure to 2.4. Content safety risks, which has the probability of occurrence of 0.5 but a very high impact of 5, taking the risk measure to 2.5 and with the red color, which means the risk measure is very high. Operational risk, which has probability of happening 0.6, taking the risk measure to 3.0. Data privacy compliance, which has the probability of occurrence very less and impact is only 4, so the risk measure is only 1.6. Forecasting inaccuracy, which talks about the delays in content production. It has the probability of occurrence 0.6, impact 5, and risk measure is also in red color 3.0. Competitive risk, which has the probability of occurrence 0.5, impact 4, and risk measure 2.0. Inflation-driven churn risk, which talks about the inflation causing price sensitive, reducing subscription and retention. It has the probability of occurrence 0.5, impact is also 3, and it is the only one which has the risk measure of 1.5, which means probability of it happening and impact is quite less. The last one is service dependency risk, which has the probability 0.4, impact 4, and risk measure is 1.6. Next one we'll be talking about is risk management strategy. First one, Netflix needs to expand into emerging markets, for example, Southeast Asia. They should invest in advanced AI-driven cybersecurity tools, optimize content spending by leveraging data analytics, collaborate with regional regulators, develop contingency plans including diversifying production locations, focus on unique content creation, introduce flexible pricing plans, and invest in backup infrastructure and explore alternative cloud service providers. This is the Netflix risk log. So the data segmentation risk, it has risk measure of 2.4 with a yellow color, which means the risk level is very high. Content safety risk, which has the risk measure of 2.5 in red color, which shows it also has a very high risk. Operational risk, which has a risk measure of 3.0, risk level is also very high. Data privacy compliance, which has the risk measure of 1.6 in yellow color, which it means it has medium risk. Forecasting inaccuracy, risk measure 3.0 red color, risk level high. Competitive risk, it has a risk measure in yellow color 2.0 medium risk. Inflation driven churn risk 1.5 risk measure, which means risk level is quite low. And data dependence risk with the risk measure 1.6 in yellow color, which means the risk level is quite medium. Now I'll be talking about the critical assets for Netflix. For example, the content library, it is a digital asset of Netflix. For example, the Netflix original. Next one is user data. It is the information asset for Netflix, which talks about the subscriber information, profiles, preferences, viewing history, etc. Next one is AI recommendation system, which is a software asset for Netflix, which talks about the machine learning based algorithms that personalize content for users. Another one is streaming infrastructure. It is an IT infrastructure asset and which talks about the servers, cloud systems, and delivery networks ensuring content is streamed globally. Next one is the financial system, which is the information asset again, which talks about the system for billing, payments, and subscription management. So we have come to the last slide, which is the conclusion, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation or my slides. Thank you.